The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's going to take... Hi, everybody. Get ready. Game 3 of this in-season tournament gets underway right now. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent... Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Knicks. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Heat sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
And right now for Miami, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Randall, and it's Rozier in at the point guard position. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Randall outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Anunoby, cranes the three-pointer.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Cleveland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Hero against DiVincenzo. Hero kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler. They get it again. Outside, Hero. There's the pass to Randall. For the 3. Randall can't get that one to fall.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and Miami making a change here. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Rozier's got 6 points.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Adebayo finds Achua. McBride off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. No one near Randall as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Sinks the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Love the pass to Rozier. That ball's great assist by Love. He's got 9.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
The Heat trail by 10. Hero passes to Love. Love with the screen for Rozier. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by New York. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
You have plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
The Heat shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's New York. They're on a 19-6 run. Back to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Achua, no good. Rozier kicks to Hero. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Josh Richardson out there with Butler. Then it's Martin. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jaquez in at the three, the small forward. Richardson the pass to Robinson. Now here is Martin. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And here we look at Hartenstein. He can do a little bit of everything for you.
Hartenstein, probably the biggest skill he has that I see often is the playmaking ability. So he'll rebound and be physical, but all of a sudden, sneak a pass in there with a great assist.
Hard against Martin. Got a piece of it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brunson, good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
Inside to end the run, and the layup by Martin. Martin's got his first basket.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Hart, that's good.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And it's Butler missing.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Butler passes to Jaquez. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's the three. That shot misses. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Pass to Brunson. Takes the three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Ante DiVincenzo comes in for Robinson. And Miami with a change here, too. Delon Wright, he's checked in for Richardson. Timeout called, the Heat. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those two should take care of almost all ties.
Achua, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Here's Butler, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Randall from outside. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Knicks?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. That one good for two. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
DiVincenzo kicks to Brunson. They get it back.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And both free throws good for Achua. For Miami, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Some nice passing by New York here. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
No one covering. Randall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, he's such a difficult big. Randall's someone you have to run off those short corner threes.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A 3 ball. That one misses.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Bulls will square off against the Raptors in Toronto. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one. And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Miami Heat.
Bad.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Near the 3-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And the shot is long. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for him.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Timeout called the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Hart.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Adebayo. He's averaging 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Randall no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And here's Brunson outside. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero against DiVincenzo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Shoots the 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 15 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw, good Butler.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture. As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Here's Butler, buried from 15 feet out. 8 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's Love, top of the key. Passes to Rozier. Hero on the wing, covered by Achua. Back to Rozier. 3 on the clock. There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Achua.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
The shot's good from Brunson.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Achua finds Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Adebayo. Here's Achua. Off target with his 3. Miami's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. They grab their own miss, and it's blocked by Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. From past the arc. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Miami ball. Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the 3rd. Hero against Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. from downtown. That one doesn't go. And so it's New York sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's get this next bucket, and we got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
On the floor for Miami, Martin is out there with Robinson. Then it's Butler, and it's Jaquez in at the shooting guard. Butler against Burks. And that one's good by Butler.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Nick shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Hartenstein, and the layup falls. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Scooped up. Pass to Hart. Launches from deep. And the three ball is good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
For three. And again, New York with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Outside Robinson. And the pass to Butler. Shoots over Burks. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Heat have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. And he gets it back. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Pass to Burks. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
He's such a consistent shooter from range. Don't go handing Bogdanovic open shots.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Working in close to the rim. Martin knows how to finish strong.
And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Bogdanovic, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beyond the arc. Jaquez with the bucket. Jaquez has got his first 3 points of the game.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Burks kicks to Hart. Connects from three-point range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Kept alive. Outside for Robinson. Puts up a deep 3. Drills it from outside.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
3-pointer. Martin sinks the 3-pointer.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Nice shot from the wing.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now Butler. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they remain undefeated in excellent position with 1 game left to go in group play.
And they're knocking at that door of the next round, clearly invested in making a run.
All at once, I take mine in increments. They playing with my name like I gave it the pass.